things that you guys bring on the court, how much do you think that experience can help kind of take this team to the next level?
I think a ton, especially with the fact that we have a lot of young guys outside of that group that you're talking about. And, it's a new coaching staff, everybody trying to fill each other out, lineups, injuries coming in and out. I think the experience is going to play a huge part in kind of getting us over that hump, hopefully, and keeping us locked in. We'll only know when the games come out, so when the games are played. But we were hoping that experience will help us, a huge amount, and keeping this team locked in.
You've been here now long enough to know that there's a playoff history in this series that fans are thinking about going into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that you're aware of, that you haven't lived through. It's not your history. Is that sort of an added benefit for all you guys that are newer here, that this isn't about playoff redemption for you? This is a blank slate.
I think so, but for the most part, regardless of that, we're all competitive, by nature. Competitive athletes, competitive people, regardless of where we are. Obviously, there's other guys that were here years prior, have a little more chip on their shoulder from redemption of playing the teams that they lost to in the past. But we all want to win. We all want to, get to that stage. I've been there, once or twice. Been on that stage, but only won once. Some guys have never been there before, and I know how hard it is to get back there. So we want to, all continue to obviously do better, win, and that's why we play the sport. We love to compete, but. I said, regardless at the end of the day, if it's redemption or not, I think we all have a winning mental attitude, competitive attitude, and some of us is at fresh start for some of us, but some of us, have other motivations or other tools that may help, hopefully drive them to come in with more anger, more attitude, or just more discipline, be more focused because of the experiences they had. We use the same experiences too from the past and other organizations, so it's no different. We've lost before, and only one team is happy end of the year, and I've only been there one time, so.
Danny, curious if you're sensing a sense of optimism from the people who have been here before, in that LeBron has always been the person to take down Toronto, to take down the Eastern, anybody from the East.
Mm-hmm.
Now that path is clear without LeBron. Is there a different sense here?
I don't think we'll come in here anyway, me and Kawhi, we don't think like, oh, we have to get through LeBron, even if he was here or not. But the fact that he's not here, I think the whole East is thinking it's wide open and up for grabs for anybody. Obviously, you got a player like that, of that nature, in your conference or in your coast, it's tough to get past, him and his team, because he always has his team playing at a high level. But so regardless of that, I think everybody in the East thinks it's wide open to have a shot to actually get to that final stage. It's really the team that's going to be most disciplined, executes the best. I think the team that's going to get there.
Is there any similar qualities that you see in this group, whether it's how they build or how they're approaching the game, to those teams that you went to the finals with in San Antonio?
Yeah, I think we're just very versatile. I said earlier in the year, obviously before the trades happened, we traded quite a few guys away. But I thought we were like one of the most talented, deepest teams that I've been a part of. Obviously that's changed a little bit because of the trades and guys moving and things like that. But now I think we have a little more experience. I think we're still a very talented group, the most talented group of guys that I've been with in a while. So I see the similarities in versatility where most guys can play, 1 through 4, 1 through 5, can switch, guard, and pass and see the floor. Kind of like I said in San Antonio, we had those passing bigs that can move and switch out and, play great basketball. So I think in that sense it was very similar.
Danny, you've seen Kawhi locked in for a playoff series.
Mm-hmm.
What is that like, and what can you do to a series for a team game after game that maybe don't get as much a flavor of in the regular season as the games are just rolling along?
Well, I think it's easier for any player to lock in just on one team and on one series, game by game. You have a couple of days in between the rest, and you just play your best each time you step on the floor. Obviously you want to do that for 82, but it's extremely hard. But to see him lock in, obviously we know he's going to bring to the table offensively. I'm excited to see how he locks in defensively, but he can raise his game on that level for us to where we're going to be one of better defensive teams on the floor. Him, Mark, Pascal, just our length and versatility, like I spoke earlier. Guys be able to switch down the line, rebound, and raise that intensity up on that end of the floor and be able to communicate. I think that's the biggest key of getting to that stage. I said usually the best defensive teams are the ones that make it there for a reason, because sometimes you're gonna have great shooting nights and sometimes you're not. But if you play defense, you give yourself a chance.
Danny, you've been north of the border now for a year.
Mm-hmm.
What have you learned about the fans here and just how much this playoff run means, considering what's happened in the last couple of years?
Very, very fanatical. They're very passionate about the game. I've seen it's grown quite a bit over the years. Their love for the game of basketball, obviously known for hockey, lacrosse, but basketball is right up there now. I see the pictures in the hallway of Jurassic Park of how crazy it is, and I hear how loud it's going to get. Everywhere I go, people are yelling, good luck in the play. I see how much they're taking it just as serious as we are, and getting ready for this play. You would think that they're playing, but it's a lot of fun to be a part of. The atmosphere, I think, is going to be great, and we're going to need it. That's one reason why we're fighting so much for home court. Now that we got home court for most of the playoffs, I think it'll be a huge help to have our fans there because of how great of intensity and atmosphere that they provide for us.
And following that, tomorrow's being called Super Saturday because so many Toronto teams are playing.
Okay.
Do you think that this is going to overshadow Game 1 for you guys, or are you happy to share the spotlight with other Toronto?
I haven't really thought about it much. I don't think we care about sharing spotlight, but we know there's a lot of people in the country, and I think there's a lot of love to be spread for every one of the teams that are playing, and a lot of support. So regardless of who's playing what days, we know that all of Canada's behind us and behind them, and we support them as much as we can. But we just want to play basketball and play it to the best of our ability, continue to get better as we're playing it, because we know that even if we may beat this team, we still have next level, next stage to where we have to be better, because every team in the league is still trying to get better as well.